Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll. It's a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us, we get together and jump up and down and play and sing on this thing we call the web of creation. And on this time in our awareness, at least in the U.S., we are heading into the holiday season. We have a holiday Thanksgiving coming up. Then we'll have the Christmas holidays, and then we'll have the New Year. And so, I'm not much with holidays at all. Halloween is the scariest because it opens the door to all of these holidays. And they frustrate me. I'm always reminded that I'm not honoring a certain aspect of somebody's opinion of what the holiday is. That was a long sentence. So there's always something that I'm missing in somebody's holiday. And yeah, it is a little, to me, it's tough. So let's see what our guides and angels want us to think about when we dance and sing on this web of creation. So if you have some cards and you want to throw some cards, please do. And please put your comments in below the video. I think that they really add to the message of what we're getting. This is a group participation spread. All right, so when I'm laying out the spreads, this is my Angels and Ancestors, Starseed Oracle, Prism Oracle, which I haven't used in quite a while, and the Lakota Sweat Lodge. And as I was laying these out, the one card kind of popped out, whether it was on the bottom or not, I can't remember. But I thought, this needs to come out. And it is, what's it say? You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Interesting. I was talking with Nancy Jean the other day about the directions and how they're changing. And I said, well, true north may not really be true north. You have magnetic north, and then you adjust it to true north. It's in navigation terms, and that direction is always shifting a little bit, which is why you need to adjust it for navigation to true north. So what do we need to adjust? That's the question right here for this spread. I was struggling with it. What do we need to adjust in this spread for us to find our true north on the navigational chart and then actually move in the direction we want to go? And it may not be true north. It just, as long as we have our true north, then we can have correct navigation. That's a whole nother video. Navigation. Okay, let's get into this. I'm going to start off with these two first. The very first one, Wankantanka, Great Spirit, Creator. To get our true north, what do we need to focus on? We need to focus on Creator. This card has 0. The number is 0. It's the void. It's Spider Woman. It's the web of creation. There's a higher force in all of this. And many times on my path in life, I have not paid enough attention to the Wankantanka, the creator forces. And then it also goes into the creator forces within ourselves. Because we are part of this web of creation. We are part of creator. So in the galactic heritage, it talks about humility. And that humility is, imagine having the humility to realize that we are part of and we are of creator. And that, I could just leave it there and we'll just, yeah, but I won't. We'll keep going. Moon time. Aishinuti. Aishinuti. And I may be mispronouncing these. Interesting. So, moon time. This is the divine feminine. This is Spider Woman. This is the creatrix. The moon time for me, and again, I'm speaking out of turn. You all know, most of you do anyway, know more about moon time than I ever will. But as I look at moon time, what moon time is, it's the ebb and flows, but it allows Great Spirit to bring creation to earth. And when we think about what the divine feminine brings to earth and how she births creation, whether it's another human, whether it's just her power and how she stands and how she commands attention. It's the vessel of creation she is. Okay, I should stop before I get into too much trouble. Coming from a male perspective that doesn't really understand that whole process. All right, let's move on. Oh, yeah, that's me right now, frustrated. I'm going, you're going to get in so much trouble, Danny. Frustration. So what do we need to learn in this holiday thing? We have creator, we have creatrix. There's a frustration and there is energy. Okay. And I like this energy card because it looks like it's a web of creation. Frustration and energy. Okay. I'm not sure what this means, this frustration card. How do we deal with the frustration? It's just, I think we just acknowledge it. Yeah, it's there. It's frustration. It's energy. There's no action to it. It's just acknowledging. To me, that's what I'm getting. And from the Angels and Ancestors deck, we get the Shaman, the Shapeshifter, the trust in higher forces, trust in Wankantanka, trust in the divine creatrix. White Witch, be the light. Be the light. All right, so it clarifies a little bit for me here. Obviously, there are higher forces. There are higher forces that are working with Great Spirit and the Shaman, be the light. This frustration it is just energy. And so if we're frustrated and we drop down into the lower energy forms, the frustration, the anger, the fear, we need to call in the shaman who can shapeshift, call in the white witch to be the light. So shapeshift from frustration to the light. Okay. Sounds easy. All right. Let's see what Starseed Oracle has to say. Arcturus energy, deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. Okay. So as we get together with our family, with our friends, and I'm going to drop into political land just a wee bit here. We have been so torn apart on this web of creation. And it feels like that's where a lot of the frustration comes from. And so maybe this is a time that we can spend some energy in the light, trust in higher forces, and not get triggered so quickly with some of the things that our family and friends may say that have different points of view. But there is deep cellular healing going on here. And when I look at the healing energy, the Arcturus energy, which is, it's a founder's energy. The Arcturian energy has been on the planet since its inception. It's, in my awareness, it's one of the first light beings that came and brought form onto the earth. So, anyway, and when we get into healing energy, sometimes it's not a quick fix. It's not a band-aid that we need, but it goes deeper. If we just keep cutting ourselves all the time on our hands, we have to go, what's causing us to keep cutting that? And that's where the deep cellular healing starts to come into play. And the final card we get, ooh, cracked open, rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Whew. So as I look at this spread, when I get to this last card, I go, are we at rock bottom? Are we at a time where we're going to give birth to something new? We need to trust this higher energy, the forces of Great Spirit, bringing the energy of the light. And even though we may be frustrated with how fast we are healing, it goes deep, deep, deep. And I know many of us are feeling this huge shift in our awareness, that we are at a path in our evolution that is going to allow us to change on a deep, deep, deep cellular level. And sometimes when we talk about this at the Thanksgiving table, just remember, embrace your weirdness. Well, and I would caution, sometimes people are ready to hear things and sometimes they're not. And so if you're just constantly pushing up against resistance, that's very frustrating. So just flow with the energy and be the white witch. Be the light. All right. Thank you all for listening, for being here in this circle that we call Sunday with Spirit. I hope you all have a beautiful holiday season. Focus on the energy, not the frustration. Peace and love.